Before I get into this video, I just want to let you guys know that YouTube is changing again. Now they're favoring engagements over watch time, so please give this video a like, leave a comment down below, share the video with your friends, and please click the little bell by my name, so whenever I upload a video, it gets notified straight to your device. And this affects every single one of your favorite YouTubers, so if you could do the same for them, I'm sure they will appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. Hey guys, OstricVox here. It's December, which means no more Steven Universe for 2016. It'll return in 2017, and today I want to talk about when it could possibly return, and the format it could be in. But before I get into that, a quick shout out to CartelXO. They pledged for an on-air shout out on Patreon, so let me take a moment to tell you guys why you should subscribe to them. I'm sure a lot of my viewers want to be content creators, or already are. And what a better way to be inspired than to support a new content creator. While they may sound young, Cartel still has a lot of information, thoughts, and opinions that I think are valid and worth hearing. His theory on Steven's true power, corruption, and his discussion on 3 gems and a baby. They're all very intriguing, and I think they're worth checking out. Like I said, don't be discouraged because they sound a little young. If anything, support them for their ambition, because it takes a lot of guts to go out there and put yourself on the internet at a young age. So please, go like them, subscribe them, comment on his videos, tell them that Vox sent you. And thank you, Cartel, for supporting us on Patreon. Now, back to the topic at hand. When will Steven Universe return? To understand the future, let's look at the past. Every year Steven Universe has aired, there has been an episode the first week of January, and then nothing for the rest of the month. But the show always returns in January. It happened during Season 1, Season 2. It didn't happen with Season 3 due to Season 3 airing over the entirety of the summer. But if they spread out Season 3, it likely would have happened with that. And if you look at this, it's always within the first 2 weeks of January. So we can make the assumption that Steven Universe will return within the first 2 weeks of January 2017. Now, the only thing going against this is that we had a lot of Steven Universe this year. This year, 2016, is the most premieres Steven Universe has had in a year with over 40 episode premieres. That's insane. Before then, the number was only about like 30 besides 2013. Because it premiered in November. With so many episodes airing, Cartoon Network may be hesitant to blow through the rest of them. And until we get a renewal of Season 6 or 7, we only have 42 episodes of Steven Universe left between Season 4 and Season 5. And typically 30 or so episodes air a year, besides of course this year. So unless Steven Universe ends in 2017, they have to sparingly air episodes. That being said, 2017 may be the least premiere Steven Universe has had since 2013. Like I said, there's no confirmation of a season renewal. There hasn't been for 2 years. So to avoid blowing their load, while it's likely it'll still return in January, they may air it maybe February, March for new episodes. Nothing set in stone, and it'll likely come back when the other shows come back, but Steven Universe is one of the biggest shows the network has right now. So they may want to make it last as long as possible, because if the show is ending, I guarantee it's on the Crew Universe's part, that whatever story they have to tell will be told by the end of Season 5. Now, what format will the episodes even air? Are we going to get Steven Bombs? Are we going to get another Summer of Steven treatment? Or are we going to get weekly episodes? This is a coin toss. Well, I definitely don't think we're going to get another Summer of Steven ever again. Although it is possible, but the show airs in real time. Summer of Steven aired over the summer because those episodes took place over the summer. That way Gem Harvest could air around Thanksgiving, and that way they could air 3 Gems and a Baby around wintertime. The flow of time is something that's important in Steven Universe. If it's snowing one episode, time just doesn't go back to when it wasn't snowing in the other episode. The following episode would take place after that season, or during that season, as we've even seen with episodes like Winter Forecast and Maximum Capacity. That being said, if the next episode happens to take place in like spring, it wouldn't surprise me if the show wouldn't come back until like March or April, although that is very pessimistic thinking. It'd be a slap in the face if Cartoon Network had their other shows having premieres while Steven Universe didn't for like 2 months, 3 months. That's just insane. But would it air in a weekly format? I think so. It would just make sense for their other premieres. But the cursed Steven Bombs may also return. Now, while I do like Steven Bombs because we get a whole lot of information at once, there's barely any room to breathe in between episodes. Obviously, with town episodes, it doesn't really matter. And while it did feel a very old school Toonami vibe with the Summer of Steven, it still left us content creators no time to theorize and wonder, what's gonna happen next? Any answers we got right away. And after Summer of Steven, they've only been airing in weekly formats. So I do think the return to a weekly schedule is likely. However, around this time last year, the Crew Universe also stated that they began writing in 5-episode arcs in case of Steven Bombs. They're used to writing in Steven Bomb format now. So just like the end of Season 1, it's possible the network will air it in the way it was written. Then season 1 was written to air in a Steven Bomb format. Since bombs became the norm for airing episodes on the network at some point, although that seems to have died down just a little bit, but there's still a lot of weekly bombs for shows, it's also very likely we'll have episodes air in a Steven Bomb format throughout 2017. We may get a few weekly episodes here and there, maybe some town episodes, but I can totally see Cartoon Network taking advantage of the Steven Bomb format, which is concerning because if we only have like 20 episodes air in 2017, instead of getting like 20 weeks of premieres with weekly episodes, or maybe just like, we could potentially only get 4 Steven Bombs every 3 months in 2017. And I don't know about you, but that just sounds very dry to me. In 2015, we saw 3 Steven Bombs, and in 2016, we saw the Summer of Steven, but we still didn't have any Steven Bombs in 2015. And honestly, the Steven Bomb format in 2015 wasn't bad because we still had weekly episodes in between. So if we had something like 2015 where it was a mix of weekly episodes and Steven Bombs, I'd be okay with that. But just letting you guys know, the show has been written lately to be written in 5-episode arcs for Steven Bombs, so it's likely we will have that. Just be prepared for anything. Like I said, I prefer weekly episodes, but a balance would also be very greatly appreciated because Steven Bombs are fun every now and then. They just cause longer hiatuses. But I still feel as if the amount of content planned to air for that year still airs, regardless of Steven Bombs and episodes. But these are my thoughts, and I want to hear yours, so please comment down below. When do you think Steven Universe will return? How do you think it will be aired? Do you want bombs? Do you want weekly episodes? Do you want another Summer of Steven? Comment down below, let me know. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. Awestruck Vox, signing out.